What is up, guys? Major here. I'm going to be actually playing stage 12-8 right now. We're going to be attempting to beat it with this team right here. We just got ourselves our Hawthor, basically Lynn, the free-to-play DPS tank. So I'm going to be making this team for her, and then we're going to see what you can do. I haven't been able to beat this just yet, but I'm pretty sure I can. I just haven't done it. Right, so I've been on this massive leveling spree. As you will see down there, I have a lot of characters leveled. So I basically have Hawthor or Len in the same team as my Jiangman, depending on how you want to say it. Mainly because she has a skill there that she attacks multiple times on the same skill, which is going to help proc Nether Bloom, which is effectively an explosion Jiangmen does. That's going to help out a lot there. On top of that, she's self-sustaining, so she doesn't need to be taken care of, you know what I mean? So she doesn't have to be babysat or anything. She'll give herself her own shields, and she'll give herself immunity if she crits. So she's really solid for allowing or relieving pressure off of my healers, so I don't take too much damage off of the initial Sieg. So the initial Sieg, effectively what he does is, the more damage you take from him, the faster you're gonna lose, because he just does exponentially more damage the more damage you do. And if you take too much damage off of his second skill, what's gonna happen is you actually won't be able to recover that HP back. So you really wanna make sure you're not taking damage, which is why Ye is also on the team. So she basically puts the attack up, so we hit harder, but then she also, more importantly, make sure that we don't get hit as hard, which is super important. And our other healer is also there to make sure that we have cleansed, we have immunity to some debuffs, so that, you know, we're not getting defense down and stuff like that. If we do, it's all good. It's not a big deal. We have the invincibility. We can still heal up. It's not a massive thing. This particular version of Sieg won't actually be able to do too much damage to us, so we should be fine. I did level up my runes, by the way. They still are 6 for the most part. Most runes are like level 6, but then Artemis is just stacked right now. She has like, I think, level 12 runes everywhere, and yeah, it's really solid. I really like the team composition at the moment. It does feel nice. I don't think it's perfect, but it does feel like a team that you could use the free-to-play DPS tank on Mrs. Lin herself. It does kind of work, right? So it is quite interesting. I really love this battle. This is probably one of the battles I'm going to use to test out, maybe on the hard mode as well. Later on, I think the battle would be the same, I'm assuming. But this is what I'm going to test out, like team formations. It's just a really good place, a solid enemy to sort of test out team formations. I really love this battle. This corrupt Sieg is just insane. Prepare to die, bro. Like, we're winning this one, that's for sure. So 100% we're gonna win this one. The Nether Bloom, guys. The Nether Bloom is just so powerful. You just need a way to proc it really fast without Artemis's, and that's why we have her in the team, right? We had the double hits. It gets us closer to proccing the Nether Bloom, and watch that, boom, the Nether Bloom hit, which is amazing. Now this version of Sieg, he's a little different. Now what he does is, on his first skill, right, he deals damage to whichever enemy has the lowest percent HP, and then he dispels all buffs to the target and prolongs all buffs, and prolongs whatever debuffs is on our side. He prolongs that for one more round, which can be damaging. So you can see that he will snipe people who are low HP. This guy is no joke. He wants to kill people. So you can't really get away with just AoE type of defense, right? He will snipe you out. So, which is why our lane could not survive there. His second skill, the one he just used earlier, will damage all enemies and inflict debuff down and buff blocker, which is, yeah, insane, because now we can't gain the additional buffs, we can't gain additional shields, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue there, which helps him to assassinate you as well, which can be insane because he's also ignoring your defense here. So that's crazy. And then his skill 3, what that does is damage all enemies 3 times and then inflicts poison for 2 turns. See, that's not as powerful, but what that serves to do is get you low enough so that he can snap you out with his other skills, which is quite insane. But that's why we have healers, that's why we have nether bloom in there to get that little bit of extra damage when things pop off. So it is what it is. Plus our Artemis is nicely stacked with the Hades set. So listen, hey, you know, see, I mean, it was your time, bro. It was your time. Oh man, I'm really glad I was able to beat that, because I had been there for a while, but I haven't been, it's not as if I was struggling with it. I was spending most of my time just farming, but I guess over time I think I might have over leveled it, but I'm not entirely sure. But we'll see when we start to get to the hard run as well, because after this we do unlock hard mode, so that is awesome. Oh, look at that cinematic, bro. That cinematic is absolutely insane. Look at this, man. When are they gonna make Sieg playable, man? Oh, that should be a day. Actually, the corrupt Sieg would be awesome. It almost has this inspiration of Orochi. I don't know if you guys have ever played King of Fighters, but Orochi was like that. He was just a regular dude, and then he was corrupted. So anyway, let's watch the rest of this thing right here. And yeah, this is chapter 12. Now I have to stretch my legs and hands, and we're gonna get into the hard mode, try to push through that, see what rewards we get from there as well. So hey, all right guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thank you for watching.